Okay guys, welcome back. We are going to make this little pocket today. So you'll need your smaller strips. I have these extra, and these measure like 4.5 by 12, and then these are some of what these smaller ones were, and they are like 3.5 by 12. You will need to pay attention a little bit to the direction. So yeah, let's get started. These are more simple pockets, but nonetheless very cute. So let's get started on that. So I'm going to tone this down because I'm starting here with the bigger ones, and I wanted to kind of show you it, like, you make up your own size, like whatever scraps you have, or if you don't have scraps, that's fine too. So yeah, you do you, and yeah, we'll figure out what and where, or you figure that out. Now I put a thumb hole in. This is a 1 inch punch. You can use a thumb hole if you want to, not necessary. So yeah, oh my goodness, I'm feeling rushed already, and we're just one pocket in. So I'm going to see if we can get it done in that 15 minutes, and if the glue cooperates, right? Okay, now since I made my pocket already, I'm kind of cheating by just using the other square. And when I get to the smaller ones here, I will show you. Oh, it looks like my pocket's a little, like the measurement's off a little bit. No worries, we will trim that down. All good, right? Okay, and since I already cut the diagonal for the other one, I'm just going to use the other one. Okay, and then we'll glue it on, and then we'll trim, we'll round the corner up at the top. Yep. Okay, I'm going to trim. I happen to have I like the 1/4 inch rounder. If I did on some of the comments have some people say that they were new to this. A corner rounder, in my opinion, you can't go wrong. Like, that should be one of your first purchases, in my opinion. One of the most invaluable tools you'll ever have in this particular project. So, okay, so there's pocket number 1 that we're making. Okay, now these are, I'm going to set that aside. These ones aren't in this mix. Okay, and those, right? Okay, so these are a bit smaller. Again, these are the 3.5, and I've cut them at 6 inches long. Let's do this one, and how about we do this one, and we'll save those for another one. So then find your coordinating, hopefully coordinating ones here. And where did that other one go? Oh no, I used it. No worries, I'll just pull it back here. So yeah, that was almost a nightmare. That's hysterical. Good save, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim my thumb hole in that one. We're gonna go around this. And these ones might look just a little bit different because I am going to probably use some of these other words. We'll just have to see. Okay. I'm going to glue here. Okay. I'm just going to streamline it. Go ahead and clip this one. And we will get to the point where we're doing other things other than scrapbook paper too, for those of you that love digital kits too. That will be in a couple of weeks. And I'll tell you all about it when we get closer. I'm going to go ahead and just take whatever's on here and just kind of dull that down just a little bit, kind of blend it down in there so it's not quite so bright. I probably should have done it on the other one, but it's all right. Again, we're using scraps, right? Okay. Oh, I'm excited for the ephemera part of these pockets. Okay, so then I'm going to take this one, and I think since it was directional and I kind of messed up on it, or should we, because I can't do, and I could do that. Since this is already pretty much the same width, I think I'm just going to cut this down and we'll do the polka dots on it. So all I'm doing is kind of marking out where that is. Just bring in your trimmer. And if all goes well, we should be to where all we have to do is diagonally cut. And I just mark, I just go tip to tip. Is this in camera? I go tip to tip on my cutter, my blade, making sure it's all kind of even. And then I just cut it down. And that's how I make my diagonals. Again, I'm not an expert. That's just what I do. Now this should pretty well line up. Yep, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dull this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to just take glue. Like so. And pretty close. I'll call that good. Oh, shoot. You know what I should have done? All right, so we'll just stick this in here. Kind of go. I should have inked that corner just a little bit more. That's all right. Yeah. Okay. So with this one, I'll go ahead and do it since I'm here and I'm remembering. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my corner rounder. Oh, and I usually show you at the beginning, right? How are we doing for time? We're getting close. Okay. But we're doing pretty good. And I figured this week, these are going to be like basic fun pockets. So yeah, a lot of you that have been doing this for a while already know these pockets. So just play along. Yeah, so and I'll show you kind of what I have in mind for when we get to decorating with these. Okay, so my thought process. Let me show you on the bigger ones because I know for sure this piece will work in there. Okay, so obviously a tag here. Then I think we're going to make a side tag this way. And then I think we're going to make it a side loading pocket. So this way. So we have, let's see, do I have, I have this. So something like this. Okay. And you could do it this way too on this end. have it come out this direction with a little bit of lace or something. Again, we'll figure all of that out when we get to making the ephemera. And yeah, so, excuse me. So here we go. Here are our pockets for today. 2 different sizes, so you can kind of see what they look like. And I think I managed to do that in 10 minutes. How about that? All right, so I beat the clock. And I think all of these are directional now, so I'm not going to be able to really, I'll do something with them in the next video, but yeah. All right, guys, we will talk to you soon. Bye.